I think this might actually be the DDE 458. You guys let me know down in the comments. See, he does have the skinnies up there in the front. I don't know if he need to be driving like that out here in this weather. My boy is warming up his lunch over here. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's American made, but the header shooting straight out the back, buddy. Oh my God. Guys, if you know what motor this is, I don't think I've ever seen this before. It says FV on it. If you know what motor this is, leave it down in the comments. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Samson. We are at Mooresville Cars and Coffee. It's actually a lot of cars here. Usually we're able to park over there somewhere, but we're relegated to this lot over here because there's simply no spaces. We did bring the fam out because somebody has a birthday. So we're gonna see what type of stuff we can actually get into today. See what type of stuff they got out here, and let's go ahead, let's get into it. All right, guys, hopefully you guys can hear me over this van right here. But we do have a Camaro SS right here. Now, my boy does have the Holly intake sticking out of the hood. I do have this same intake coming from my car. I'm not gonna have to cut my hood or anything like that to make it fit, but nevertheless, a pretty sick setup. You can see he does have the massive wing on the back. Nice, man. Then we got a lowered Chevy pulling up. I don't think my boy stopped. So I wanted you guys to check out this GT. You can see he is not still naturally aspirated. He does have a blower up here. It looks like he has a stock one at that. So nice setup on this one, man. The fact that he was able to get a stock blower, it actually looks fairly factory on this GT. I like this, man. I like it. We got a nice little lineup over here. You can see we do got the newer Mustang over there, but my favorite probably is going to be this GT 500. It's lowered. This thing is pretty, man. I would love to get, you got the 6-speed in there. You got the fat boys on the back, the bead locks, the Shelby. And you can see we do have a few scat packs. This one right here with the carbon wrap along the top. I love it, man. And then also, he does have the new, he has the 6.4 liter Hemi decals on the side. This is probably the first time I've seen a Challenger with those decals on it. This is nice, man. Look at the rims on it. Oh yeah, that's love. My boy got the carbon hood, the carbon fenders. Both of them are on bags. You guys probably just heard them bag down. Couldn't fit over any type of bumps or speed bumps or anything with that, man. That is awesome. Quick highlight, guys. I usually don't cover these, but this is probably the coolest Volkswagen Beetle that I've ever seen. See, he does have the old school setup up here. That thing actually looks pretty sick. Let me know y'all's opinion on this Beetle down in the comments. First off, man, real shout out to the Audi R8 driver right there. That is awesome. Shout out to her, man. Shout out to her. And then also we do have a nice little Audi. I'm not sure if this is like an RS4 or something like that, but I do like the black with the Nardo gray. And then this Viper right here, buddy. Look at that V10. The hood on this thing is enormous as well, guys. 8.4 liters of American goodness right there, buddy. And then the color on this. So let me know y'all's opinion on like this sort of like teal and black combination. Listen to this Viper, guys. Listen to this. Oh my gosh. Now we actually saw this same Viper at the Fayetteville show. You guys might remember from that video. If you haven't, go check it out. But he's the same one that had sort of like the two different tones of paint on the front versus the back, and you can kind of see it. Welcome to this portion of the dog vlog real quick. See, my boy still has his testes on. Also, this is more Corvette oriented section. We can see we do have an old school right there. A few C5s, of course, the whole C8 lineup right here, as well as over here. Corvette section not looking too bad today. Usually we see a split window or maybe like a first gen Corvette, but they lacking today for whatever reason. Check out this Chevelle SS, finished in this beautiful, sort of like off green color. Olive green, yeah. Awesome, man. You can see my boy does have the small block in there with the header shooting straight out the back, buddy. Oh my God. I want to get one of these old schools one of these days. Not sure if it's gonna be a Chevelle, GTO, But these things are sick. Check out this vet. Y'all can see he does have the headlights doing a little dance. Oh, somebody getting rowdy out there on the street now. Like the little halo headlights. And then of course we do have that Magnuson blower up here. Not sure if this is a 2650. I'm not familiar with the blower setups, but definitely not stock. Of course, you got the 6-speed. Gotta have the 6. This is the first time I think I've seen a Corvette. Yeah, that's what I said. This is the first time I've seen like this sort of like fastback Corvette design, because these aren't stock right here, guys. The Corvettes don't come with these. It's just a full windshield, so or back window, so to speak. So I like this, man, and I think he's done it on either a Z06 or a Grand Sport platform, because you can see he does have the wider rear fenders, of course the wider front fenders, the massive front splitter right here. This thing has a lot of money and effort put into it, buddy. Hey guys, he actually started in his own bags. He actually started it for us. That is awesome. In his own bag, guys. His own bag. That is awesome. What is this, like a 2027? 2007? 2007? Thought so. Look at the daggone blower up here, man. This thing is sick. This is absolutely sick. Let me get a rear shot one more time, bro. That is awesome. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's very, very small though. See, he does have, I don't think I can fit in there. He does have a manual. It says TBR. If anybody knows what this is, leave it down in the comments. I have no idea. So you guys are much more resourceful with finding that stuff than I am. And then over here, we got a first gen Corvette. This thing looks insane. Look at the freaking windshield. Now, they didn't come like this stock, guys. Look at this, buddy. Look at this. My boy on some James Bond type time. My boy on some 007 type time. The manual, the windshield cut off. I mean, buddy, that's hard. The level of craftsmanship and fabrication that went into this is that's unmatched, buddy. Guys, if you know what motor this is, I don't think I've ever seen this before. It says FV on it. The fact that they brought this to the show is insane. If you know what motor this is, leave it down in the comments. And then, of course, we do have a Z06 and another Viper right here. Somebody did decide to bring out their AMG G63. Got a BMW i8, but we don't talk about those. But this Viper right here with the carbon hood, real nice. Of course, we do have a Lotus right here. And the Cybertruck, the new Cybertruck is here as well. And then we also got an NSX. Now, this is the newer generation NSX. Replaced the old one that came out in the 90s, early 2000s. And then, of course, the Cybertruck, a lot bigger than you see in pictures, guys. I just still can't get with the whole triangular shape thing. It's just really just not my style. Nice little Aston Martin Vanquish, I believe. Finished in this all white. Beautiful spec on this. Real clean 007 type build. I love it. And real quick, guys, here is a Lambo finished in that satin black. This is about the same color as my motorcycle, my FC10. Absolutely love it. Now, you know, these do come with the V10, but they don't have the engine showing. They don't have the glass cover. They do have the sort of the strakes, similar to the Aventador Ultimate that I recently reviewed. And real quick, here's a quick look at the front, just so you guys can see. Then, of course, we do have an Audi R8. And this is probably the most affordable supercar out here. You can see my boy does have it finished in the white rims with the red accents on the calipers and the carbon lip down there, but it looks real sick, real clean. Then we got a few other highlights with this other Huracan. Now this is a Performante model, I believe, because he does have the LAA system up there in the front, as well as the exhaust should be coming out midway, similar to that, with the gold covers up there, buddy. One more Audi, guys. This one finished with that carbon on the side blades, and the rims on this, I think it's like a 3-piece, buddy. That is nice. And this blue ain't too bad either, man. And of course, swinging over, we got the new MC20 from Maserati. These things look absolutely beautiful, and they look even better when they're finished in that sort of pearlescent white. This one right here is in that full black with the carbon lip in the front. The new Rolls-Royce Spectre right here, fully electric. Somebody's going crazy over there. Fully electric. I do want to get a review on one of these here pretty soon. You can see we do have that Spirit of Ecstasy right there front and center. Nevertheless, a nice matchup with the coloring right beside it. Of course, naturally it has started to rain, but we really don't care. We do have a beautiful lime green GT, I believe 3 RS. I think the GT2 RS has a different front bumper. And then the F12 Berlinetta. Fortunately, he doesn't have the hood pop, so we can see that beautiful V12. But nevertheless, I think we may have seen this one a few times before, right next to this Huracan. Now, this isn't the Performante model, but it is still high performance nonetheless. You can see he does also have that V10 showing. And you can also see that the exhaust tips on the back come out different on these than they do on the Performante. Listen at this, guys. My boy chilling. Look at the fat tire he got on the back. And then we got another GT3. And then, of course, the infamous bloody Hellcat coming through as well. We do have a few additions over here. Somebody else has a FZ10 similar to my spec, actually. Of course, a few more bikes. I think mine does have a little bit more carbon. And then, like I mentioned, this Hellcat right here, buddy. My boy has kept this wrap on his Hellcat for an absurd amount of time. This thing is nice. Of course, for all my old school viewers, we do have that Pontiac. My dad said it was a Pontiac Le Mans. It does have that 421 in it, and I'm saying it strictly based off of the badging right here. Love it, man. Everything still is really, really clean. I love how the old school guys always have the headers sticking out. Of course, we do have the Impala. You can tell my boy does drive it, man. I mean, good gracious. The amount of crud that's in there is amazing. And in case nobody has ever seen the Trans Am engine bay, these things did come with the V8, guys. And if you actually look, the V8 is placed fairly far back into the car. It's actually behind the front wheels. It's kind of like a mid-engine car, so to speak. I don't know how you would work on this engine though, with it being as far back in the car as it is. In case you guys may have never seen it, we do have a Ranchero here. Now you can see, reminiscent of the El Camino, it does have the sort of truck bed. He does have a cover over it. Of course, you gotta have that manual up in there, but nevertheless, this is a nice spec on it. It does have the 351 Ford up in there, right next to this very, very petite Austin Cooper. But Rancheros, man, you never see them. If you don't have enough camber, I think my boy right here has some extra for you. First off, look at the amount of separation between the wheel and the actual tire. Like, buddy, this can't be safe to drive on, especially not on the highway. Good gracious, son. Yeah. What's y'all's opinion on this Celine? Of course, this is based off of the Mustang chassis. Me personally, I love these Celines. I just hate that you don't see more of them. Especially my favorite part about them is probably around back. This design that they came up with the back, but with the center exhaust like the Corvette's got. I absolutely love these Celines, man. These are just some beautiful cars. Do have that famed Cybertruck towing the Porsche. Now, you guys know, I believe Elon did a whole skit where He basically raced a Porsche down the drag strip while the Cybertruck was towing the Porsche. Supposedly it beat it. I think Engineering Explained did a whole episode on why that didn't actually come out to be the whole truth. But nevertheless, pretty cool to see, you know, the whole setup. Swinging over here real quick, guys, we do have the Widebody 458. To put money on it that this is going to be a Liberty Walk kit. Still pretty nice nonetheless. You guys can see just how much wider this is. Now I know DDE had a wide body kit, and we want to actually swing around and check out this ooh, nice Elise. We want to swing around and check out the back because my boy, oh, we got a Street Fighter swinging through. That thing looks sick. You can see they do have the massive wing here on the back, and they do still have the DDE sticker. So I think this might actually be the DDE 458. You guys let me know down in the comments if this is the actual wide body 458 from a DDE. And of course you do see that high revving flat plane crank V8 in the back. This thing looks sick, man. This is a nice nice find. Real quick, guys, checking out this M3. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the intakes, buddy. Of course, he may have just purchased these sort of with the burnt tips, because with these being your intakes, they shouldn't be getting that hot. But the spec on it is actually pretty nice, especially with all the white accents. Real nice job specking it out. And of course with the Honda, buddy. Oh my God, look at the camber. My boy's whole fender's about to rip off. Look at his fender hanging on for dear life. And then here these guys come on the little, oh, that's tough. That's tough.
He felt just right.
I think he might have just lost something. Oh, buddy, that ain't good.
No.
Now, I'm not a big Porsche guy, but the people who are into Porsche probably know this car. I think this is a pretty special car. It's like a 99 something, I believe, maybe like a 992. Seems like I've seen these on some of these reviews, and people love them. So you guys let me know down in the comments what this is and what you guys think about it. We do have a, I believe, Ducati that just started up. At least I think this is a Ducati. I do hear a dry clutch. Real quick, guys, did want to show you this Supra, sort of parked off over here in the cut for the most part, away from everything. Now this is the famed turbo model. Real nice spec. You can see my boy does keep it fairly clean. The headlights and everything look in good condition. A little bit of scrapes and stuff on the bottom, but that just means that he's driving it the way that he should be, which is absolutely awesome in my personal opinion. So yeah, nice spec on. Of course, he does have the can on the back. Now this one might be a, I don't think this is a Tomei, because I don't think Tomei gives you the little holes out the back, but you guys let me know down in the comments. We do have another Supra coming through. This one is not as, yeah, because it's from Japan originally. So his is on the opposite side. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool actually. And then we do have a Lambo right here. Now, I think this is going to be a first gen Gallardo, but I absolutely love the design on these. You can tell my boy does have a few modifications with the carbon airbox. The design on these, second to none. And I think you can actually get these in a manual. You guys let me know if I'm right or wrong about that, but I think you can get these in a manual setup. We do have this Cobra. I think this is going to be a GT500, but you see that the blower is a little on the aftermarket side. And my boy puts some power with them things in the back right there, boy. Look at the daggone beaties in the back. Shelby, real nice design. I love these, man. These right here, they look so beefy to me. I freaking love them. I'm gonna get one of them one day. You see, he does have the skinnies up there in the front. I don't know if he need to be driving like that out here in this weather. Oh, buddy. Now this might be the same ZR1 that we saw at the last Cars and Coffee in Raleigh video that you guys blew up. Thank you guys for that, by the way. You can see he does have the carbon lip on the bottom. I love these ZR1s, man. I just can't seem to get enough of them. Anytime I see one, of course, you can see 6-speed manual right in there. Carbon wing on the back. Yeah, I think this is the same ZR1 because he does have the temp tags on the back, the paper tags. Beautiful car, man. Beautiful spec on it in that black with the chrome. All right, so I'm not sure what type of car this is, guys, but my boy is completely tricked out with this fuel cell in the back. You guys can see how it works, man. It's going right through that filter right there. Pretty cool, actually. Now let's see around the side. Look at the interior. This thing has to be an absolute hassle to drive. My dad just pointed out that my boy is warming up his lunch over here. Got the food on the engine, buddy. Of course, we do have this Camaro SS. This one finished in there sort of like satin black. Absolutely love it with the aftermarket hood and everything too. It says custom dip and paint. So this might actually be paint. I'm not entirely sure, but nevertheless, nice spec on it. Just swinging over here, a few more highlights. I'm not sure what this is. I think it's American made. It does have the reminiscent Corvette emblems on it, but I'm not entirely sure what it is. The paint job on it is crazy. You guys let me know. It says El Camino. So I guess this is the El Camino, but I don't think I've seen this model of it though. Check that out, buddy. Check out that right there, buddy. And you guys can look and see just how, you know, in the old days, just how much more engine room you had within the engine bay. This is not a small engine by any means, guys, but the engine bay is so big. Oh my God, look at the fat tires on this thing. Oh, that's nice. The engine bay is so big that the engine just looks small in here. But the paint job on it is sick. Then of course we do have this Lambo Gallardo. This is gonna be similar to the yellow one that we saw earlier. However, I do believe this one is more earlier model. You can see he does have the carbon rear hood and also letting us see that beautiful V10 here in the back.
Yeah, because
I love these, man. These Lambos, like I said, hard to beat, man. And you can actually get some of them at a pretty affordable price these days if you play your cards right. One more highlight of the show, and I hope you guys can hear me over this insanely loud lawnmower. But one more highlight, this Camaro right here, buddy, finished in this candy red paint. Beautiful silhouette on it. I absolutely love it. These are also hard to beat. As far as the old school guys, I'm not sure what y'all's favorite are. The Camaro, the GTO, the Mustangs. You guys let me know down in the comments. All right, guys, and that has been the Cars and Coffee. Absolutely insane stuff. Now, like I said, we do have a part 2 coming up. Make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and comment so that you don't miss part 2 of what's going to be coming. We got some insane stuff with the flybys and all that, man. Some guys did some burnouts, a lot of illegal stuff. We got to pull over. I think one guy might have actually got banned. But make sure that you guys stay tuned for part 2. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Just like that, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.